Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be starting chapter 8. So, I'm starting right now. Chapter 8. When I woke up, I was curled up on the same hard black sofa. I tried to sit up, but the best I could do was crouch on my hands and knees. My body wasn't behaving like itself at all. I ached all over. My very bones hurt. I tried to push myself up and managed to sit on my haunches. That's when I saw my furry black paws. My chest and abdomen were covered with black fur. In disbelief, I examined every part of me, but all I saw was black fur. At the end of my spine was a long black tail, touching a paw to my face. I felt whiskers and a damp, cold nose. My ears sat on the top of my head instead of on the sides. No, it had to be a dream, a nightmare. I couldn't be a cat. It was impossible. I was a girl. Zoe was my name. I was 12 years old. Wake me up, Zoe. I begged myself, wake up. I shook my head. I widened my eyes as if they might still be closed. I bit myself, but nothing changed. I tried standing like a human being, tottered a few steps, lost my balance, and fell. The only way to move was to use four legs with my belly pressed on the floor. I ran around the room, looking for a way to escape. Why was the room so dark? Furniture, walls, floors, rugs, all black. No windows. There had to be a floor, but I couldn't find it. My heart pounded. I gulped air like I was drowning. There was no way out. I was trapped in this black room, in the body of a cat. I'd been drugged. That was it. I was hallucinating. At any second, the drug would wear off and I'd be me again, Zoe. But where was I? Who had given me drugs? Slowly, I remembered Zleta. Yes, Zleta, she drugged me. She'd brought me here. I hadn't wanted to come to this house. But Zleta, I trusted her. She was beautiful. She was. Who was she? Where was I? In despair, I crawled under a sofa and crouched close to the wall. After a while, a door opened and let in a narrow beam of daylight. 3 black cats crept into the room. I cowered under the sofa. I'd seen them before, somewhere. I didn't know where. On a fence, maybe. They meant to hurt me. I was afraid that one poked her nose under the sofa. Welcome, she said. You're one of us now, a new sister. How could it be that I understood her? Don't be scared, the cat said. We won't hurt you. Not now that you're one of us. I peeked out and saw the cats sitting on the floor, watching me. They didn't look vicious, just curious. Where am I? I whispered. Hold on, let me pause for a second. In the witch's house, one said. What has she done to me? Another of the cats stretched out a paw and examined her claws. What she's done to all of us. No more, no less, the third said. My mind began to clear. I was in Mr. Priest's house. Zleta had brought me here. Are you saying that Mr. Priest changed you into cats? There used to be girls like me? The 3 looked at one another. We don't remember much about before, said the first. The second chimed in. It seems too long ago. Sometimes I I think I've never been anything but a cat. Yes, me too, the third cat said. I used to dream about a woman tucking me into bed at night and kissing me, but I don't know who she is or why I woke up from the dream crying. She must be your mother. You looked at her before you came here, I said. You had a name. We don't have mothers, the cat answered, but we have names. I'm 12, she's 11, and she's 10. Those are numbers, not names. A real name is like mine, Zoe. We never had any names, 11 said. If we did, we don't remember them, 10 said. It's forbidden to remember them. 11 added. 12 licked my face. Don't worry. Mistress will give you a name like ours. You're the 14th cat, so you'll be called 14. Hold on one moment. I won't answer. Wait. Oh yeah. I won't answer unless you call me by my right name. You won't need that name now. You'll soon forget it. You'll forget your other life too. Your new life is here with us, said 11. I backed away from them. My life will never be here. It's my aunt and my mother. I won't forget it either. I sat up on my haunches and glared at them. That which can keep me here, I'll run away like. 12 pressed her paw over my mouth. No, no, don't say her name. We do not speak of her. Hush, all of you. 11 whispered. Mistress will hear. She'll punish us. We'll go to the dungeon. Suddenly 10's ears swiveled toward the door. Listen. The three cats drew closer together and looked at the door. Ears up. Alert as cats can be. Footsteps outside on the sidewalk going past the house. No, coming here. Nobody comes here. Hide. The cats herded me under the couch. Don't move. Be still, said 12. They pressed around me and trembled with fear. We shouldn't be with you. Mistress will send us to the dungeon. It was the second time they mentioned the dungeon. I'm going to reread this so specific where I was. Okay, so Mistress will hear. She'll punish us. We'll go to the dungeon. Suddenly 10's ears swiveled toward the door. Listen. The three cats drew closer together and looked at the door. Ears up. Alert as cats can be. Footsteps outside, on the sidewalk, going past the house. No coming here. Nobody comes here. Hide. The cats herded me under the couch. Don't move. Be still, said 12. They pressed around me and trembled with fear. We shouldn't be with you. Mistress will send us to the dungeon. It was the second time they mentioned a dungeon. What did they mean? Surely this house didn't have a real dungeon. Before I could ask, someone knocked on the front door. Cats pressed even closer to me, holding me still with strength of their bodies. Not one speak. 12 hissed at me. The house was silent, holding its breath as if waiting for the visitor to give up and go away. But the visitor knocked again, louder this time. Finally, Mr. Pre, with Zleta by her side, tiptoed to the door and pressed her ear against it. A series of loud and louder knocks pounded the door. Zleta, a girl's voice called. Open the door. I know you're in there. My whole body tightened like a fist. Why was Lila here? Please go home, I begged her silently. Please do not come in. Go away, Lila. Go away. Open the door, Lila shouted again. Zoe's missing. The whole neighborhood is looking for her. I saw her go outside with you. Is she in there? Mr. Pre whispered to Zleta and scurried upstairs. Zleta opened the door. Lila stood on the porch, trying to look past Zleta as if she might see in the shadows. behind her. No, no, Lila, go away. Don't come in here. My words came out of my mouth in a stream of meows. The other cats piled on top of me. Be quiet. Hush. Mistress will hear you. Oh, my dear Lila said. Such frightening news. Yes, I brought Zoe here to visit Anne. I'm happy to say they made up their differences and came to an agreement about the cat. Zoe promised to trade 13 for another kid just as nice as 13 is. Sletta laughed. Problem solved. Go away, Lila. Please stay away from this house, I begged. Behind her, I glimpsed the evening sky. Somehow, while I'd been changing into a cat, the day had changed into night. It was way past dinner time, and Alice must be worried about me. Is Zoe still here? Lila asked. She had no idea what had happened to me in the house. If she didn't leave soon, she'd learn the hard way. Your friend left hours ago, Sletta said. I don't know where she went. She didn't say, taking Lila's hand. She drew her into the hall. Come in, have a cup of tea with me. You look sick with worry, Lila hesitated. I should go home. My parents... Yes, go home, Lila. Leave this place before it's too late. Surely your parents know you're across the street. Zlata's voice was smooth as velvet but dangerous at the same time. Dad told me to stay home, but I sneaked out after he and Mom left to join the search party. I thought I'd find Zoe here, and we'd go home together and surprise everyone. Oh, Lila, why did you tell Zlata that? Now she knows your parents think you're safe at home. I wanted to scratch her with my new claws. No one saw you come here. No one saw you come here? Zlata tipped her head to the side, and her hair swung. The sweetness of her perfume tickled my nose. Nobody saw me. Oh, your perfume's so good, so sweet. Okay, guys, this is it for today. Or for now. I might read a little later once I'm done whatever I'm doing. Hope you have a wonderful day. Talk to you later. Till next video. Bye, everyone.